Hello everyone, this is the Kitsune Hawk, and this will be a bonus episode of our Let's Play of LEGO Racers. I want to show off a couple of things you can do. The first thing we're going to do is here in the edit mode. I want to show a few cheat codes that can occur. All you have to do is go to Edit Driver, make License, and then you want to give them a new name. So the first of the cheat codes we are going to show off here is FSTFRWRD. Once you do that, go to Test Drive, and just see what happens. Everything suddenly got faster. I am not kidding, I have not sped the frame rate up. This is quite literally the fast forward cheat. In case you want to play the game at a much, much higher speed. This is just ridiculous. I don't have much else to say about this one. Although I will say that some of these cheats actually do work outside of the test course, so imagine trying to play the game like this. For the second cheat, we want to change the name to RPCRNLY. What this will do... well, let's just go after a power-up, shall we? This cheat will give you permanent access to the grappling hook weapon. In case, you know, you're like Johnny Thunder or something, but really that's about it for that one. The next cheat's actually kind of neat. What we want to do is we want to go back and enter LNFRRRM. What this will do when we go to Test Drive is nothing, supposedly. So, what are we going to do about this little conundrum? Well, let's just see what we can do here. Why don't we pay Rocket Racer Run a little visit? As you can see, when you input this cheat code, Rocket Racer Run will be mirrored. So yeah, if you've ever wanted to face Rocket Racer in reverse, that cheat code is how you do it. Next is a really interesting one. We want to put in NDRVR. And go to Test Drive. We have a self-driving car! What is this madness? What is this madness? But it's also strangely amusing! So yeah, really basic one, that one. Next, in that vein, NCHSSS. Let's just see what this one does. It makes the chassis of your car disappear. So we are quite literally floating above a set of wheels. This isn't odd at all. No siree, the self-driving car was kind of cool, but this is just creepy. Alrighty, so next up, we want to put in MXPMX. Let's just see what this one does. Why, hello there, Mr. Green Brick. How are you doing? Whoa! Sir, you are not a low-level green brick. What is this madness? What about you, Mr. Red Brick? You're not supposed to do that! What is going on here? What is this madness? I don't even pick up any white bricks and everything's going wrong! No! No, I don't like this one bit! We must escape this madness! This next cheat is... actually, probably the most entertaining of the bunch. What we want to put in is we want to put in FLYSKYHGH. So fly sky high. Oh dear, this one is so much fun. Yes, we can constantly fly with this cheat code. I'm thinking of something just absolutely hilarious we could do with this. Now, can we get in the door? Yes, thank you very much. Next, NSLWJ. This one prevents your speed from going down when you go on grass and that sort of stuff. So yeah, it's pretty useful if you're gonna do like a track like Desert Adventure Dragway or something. But no, the grass no longer affects us. If only this worked in Chuck Norris's Super Kicks, then everything would be lovely. But no. Next would be PGLLGRN. What this one will do, it will make every brick in the game a green brick. So yeah, for all you turbo junkies and or Veronica Voltage, this is perfect for you. Not really much else to say about that one. Now then, in that vein, PGLLRD. If you're sensing the pattern here, you may already know what this one does. For all you Redbeard enthusiasts, this one will turn every power-up brick in the game into a red brick. So yeah, Sadus, you can have your field day. Thank you very much. I'm not really interested in this one. Next, PGLLYLL. Again, you should know the pattern for this one. This one will make everything a yellow brick. Watch your back, my friends. Watch your back. Nothing witty to say about that one. And what the... That was interesting. And I bet you're wondering, okay, Kit, there was a cheat for an invisible driver and an invisible chassis. Or chassis, excuse me. How can we make our wheels invisible? Well, I'm glad you asked, because what you want to put in is NWHLS. What this will do... Magic flying car! That is what it will do. And yes, the cheat codes are culminative. So yeah, because I didn't enter a little something before I did the next code, this means that the always yellow brick cheat and the no wheel cheat will be on top of each other. So we can be a flying car that constantly drops traps. And you thought this was the stuff of legends. Get in the door. Get in the door. Get in the door! Now then, if you want to undo any of these cheats, and you may have seen me already put this in before I started each of these recordings, just put in NMRCHTS. That will undo all the cheat codes you currently have in place, and whoa, I did not want the turbo there. No, I can't have turbo, but I did have turbo. What is wrong with everything? Remember how I said you could have multiple cheats at once? Well, I did some thinking, and I wanted to have a little bit of fun with this, so I decided to create the LEGO Racers version of F-Zero. Yes, I can make LEGO Racers F-Zero. My mind is a dangerous thing when left unattended. I mean, seriously, just look at this! I'm doing flying wheelies all over the place! Cyber Cervantes is quite literally a thing. F-Zero Cyber Cervantes. What's really weird, though, is that these Fly Sky High cheat, it has really weird effects on the other racers. Like, it's not uncommon for them to just freeze in place like that. Because, I mean, really, look at this. I mean, whoa, hit detection. Wow. Yeah, hit detection's having a field day here. No matter. And I have purposely muted the in-game music so I could put in something a little more fitting that you're going to see in the final product. Because, you know, just, it's freaking F-Zero. I gotta find some F-Zero music to play for this. So, yeah. Fly High cheat, or the Fly Sky High cheat plus the No Wheels cheat. That is how you make F-Zero in this game. I promise this is the last I will screw around with this, because I wanted to cover something a little more serious when we are done here. Okay, I promise, no more Cyber Cervantes, or Cybervantes. I'm going to be Serious Sam from now on. Now then. Okay, I promised I would do something serious next, so I'm going to show off all of the shortcuts. And because we didn't give them enough screen time, I'm going to be doing them as each of the circuit champions. So first up, Imperial Grand Prix. I do believe I showed it in both episodes 1 and 4, but just in case you're really lazy. Imperial Grand Prix's shortcut is not very far into the race. What we want to do is pick up a red brick. And we want to wait until we get into the mine. I do believe any red brick power-up will work. Except the grappling hook. If I recall, the grappling hook will not work on this shortcut. But it's right there. This just gives you a little shortcut over that little U-turn there. And hello, Redbeard, I'm Redbeard. Nice to meet you. Alright, on to Dark Forest Dash. Contrary to what I said in episode 1, this shortcut does not require any sort of red brick to get. It's just a little out of the way. And it's not too far from the starting line either. Essentially, that rock right there, I thought you had to bomb it with a red brick power-up, but no. You just need to drive over there. It'll save you some time there, but otherwise it's not too useful. On to Magma Moon Marathon. I want to show off both of the shortcuts, even though I only showed off one of them during my normal run. For this one, we want a blue brick. It sounds like a bit of an odd choice to open up a shortcut, but you want to believe me on this one. Might want to get a couple of white bricks so we can make it more powerful. What we want to do... Now you see that little rock is reacting to that. Yeah, that is the shortcut I never showed off. Alright, so red, red, blue, we want to memorize that. Red, red, blue. So yeah, that rock will only allow you to pass through it if you have a blue brick up. So it's an interesting one. I do believe in the time trial they do leave a blue brick behind in case you want to use that shortcut, but honestly the other shortcut is the more useful one. Alright, so we want red, red, blue. This one will give you more white bricks, although the other one will actually give you a green brick. So, debatably, the first one is actually the more useful one. Alrighty, Desert Adventure Dragway. For this one, we're going to grab a red brick. How fitting, since we're playing as Captain Redbeard. So what we want to do is... No, Redbeard, I don't want to be bombed by Redbeard. We want to aim at this door. This will open a secret tunnel. A secret tunnel containing several white bricks. And here's the really interesting bit. It actually leads right at the same place where the other shortcut left off. That being said, I do believe in episode 1 I stated that it will stay open only for that lap. Let's just see if I was correct on that notion. In the meantime, we want to grab another red brick because we need one to open up the other shortcut. Now let's just see. Yes, I was correct. That shortcut will reset every lap. This one, on the other hand, as you may have remembered because I spammed it to no end, that one will stay permanently open. It has white bricks that are easier to get, but it's a little bit harder to get that green brick there. So that's pretty much it for Circuit 1. And because I never showed it off, that is the obelisk falling that I've mentioned on a couple of occasions. Tribal Island Trail, I do believe I made use of both shortcuts when I did this in both episodes 2 and 5. Both shortcuts are pretty simple to figure out. The first one is not too far from the starting line. Over the alligator pit between these little tiki statues is our first shortcut. And unlike some tracks, it is possible to get all the shortcuts for this one on one lap. And the second one is this hidden little tunnel really, that's about it for Tribal Island Trail. So not much else to say on this one. Royal Knights Raceway has one shortcut. I missed it both times, though I think I figured out where it was, and a few people, can't remember exactly who, did offer suggestions in the comments that the shortcut is right there by the bridge. Free white brick, free green brick. Very nice and King Kahooka wheelie. Never thought you'd see that, did ya? Ice Planet Pathway, only one shortcut, and we spammed the living crap out of it. Also, I gotta say, King Kahooka, you have guts for wearing something like that in the middle of a planet with a freezing cold atmosphere. I mean, dang, son! So what you want to do is a turbo wheelie. No, what you want to do is just... Hell, why did you just do that? But anyways, collision detection put me on the shortcut, so... What? Amazon Adventure Alley. The perfect alliteration never ends. Also, this has to be the most cliche shortcut ever. Yeah, right through the waterfall. I showed that off extensively. So, not much to say on that one anymore. Sorry, folks. You thought I was going to show off the Circuit 3 ones as Basil the Batlord? Screw you. We're going to use Gypsy Moth, because Gypsy Moth is cooler. Night Marathon, as I have mentioned before, has no shortcuts. So, from screw you, Basil the Batlord, screw you, Night Marathon! Ha ha! Alright, on to Pirate Skull Pass, the first one that actually has a shortcut. And just because I love how it can be... it can be abbreviated into PSP. Now this shortcut's a bit different because it is not close to the starting line. No, it is sort of close to the starting line, but it's not at the beginning. This one is closer to the end. And thankfully, I don't have to worry about the fact that I'm in second place compared to you, Basil the frickin' Batlord. I hate you. Yeah, you better run. Basil the frickin' Batlord. Yeah, that's right, run from me. Run from me, son! Anywho, this next one's actually a bit easy to miss because it requires some good turning, and there's always sand right there, so it might slow you down. Yeah, not really much use for that one. Yes, I can zap you! Awaken your inner Iris Heart, Kit! Excuse me. Adventure Temple Trial, how I loathe you. This one only has one shortcut, and it's not easy to get if you get the turbo at the start. Because it is right here. Yeah, right next to the little statues. That's a bit evil of you. High voltage entertainment. No, 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 no. You are not getting revenge! You are not getting revenge, Basil the frickin' Batlord. Alien Rally Asteroid has only one shortcut. This one's a bit tricky to unlock. Sometimes when I get to it, a AI-controlled racer has already opened it up. But for this one, we're gonna need a red brick. And of course everyone's taking all the red bricks. Ugh. Circuit 3 just never likes me. And it never has. And... okay, thank you, Laser! I'm very appreciative of that. So yeah, you just want to shoot that little panel over there, and we get a nice little shortcut with a few green bricks. I can fly past you, Basil the Batlord. Screweth thou. Ha 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 ha. No, 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 no! That's what I get for saying screw you to Basil the Batlord. Oh well, I'm done with you, Circuit 3. Goodbye! Lastly is Rocket Racer Run. I do believe I stated what this one was in episode 7, but Mr. Red Brick. Oh well, I think there are a few more on the upcoming segments. Yes, there's a red brick. Now then, what you want to do is just shoot that door, and you get a free warp. So yeah, that's really useful if Rocket Racer has a considerable lead and he's stealing all the green bricks. So yeah, keep that in mind whenever you're doing the final race, because chances are you're not going to be lucky like me and get it in on one take, because I'm still amazed I was able to do that. That has never happened to me before. But anywho, that's all the shortcuts. I did not show the mirror ones because really they're the exact same, so no love for Johnny Thunder or Baron Von Baron. Or, to a lesser extent, Basil the Batlord, but who cares about Basil the Batlord? So that'll do for this first special episode. Look forward to another one when we are done with the time trials.